Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hopefully, everyone is doing great. We are Friday night. It's time for Forex Talk over beer. All right. And even if we didn't have a lot of trades, sorry, I'm just placing my mat here. All right. So, even if we didn't have a lot of trade to talk about this week, let me remote. All right. Let's get it. All right. So, even if we didn't have a lot of trade to talk about this week, decided to do one because, like I said, I need to get back into the routine and start doing those videos, every Friday night. Since I stopped, I mean, the algorithm is not pushing my way anymore and lost a lot of viewers. So we're gonna build back the audience from scratch. It's been the third weeks now, for third or fourth week in a row. We're gonna try to build it back to a couple hundred people, a couple thousand, like it was. And yeah, man, let's get it. So if you have any questions, I know there's many of you who's going to be watching the replay because it's Friday night, and I know a lot of people have things to do. But if you're here live, you can ask your questions. So feel free to do any questions, Forex related, NFT related. Ooh, my mic just dropped. Sorry, guys. So any question, feel free to ask. And if you're watching the replay, make sure to in those comments, write your question. I'll go check and see if there's any question I can answer on the next episode for you guys. First thing first, it's called Forex Talk over beer. So we're gonna crack up a nice little beer. We're gonna have a drink all together, and we're gonna go through trades. All right. So tonight we got a beer from the microbrewery called Sir John or Sire John, and this one is a double IPA, 8.4%. Jeez, we are starting strong. All right, so all right. So let's pour this baby. So hopefully you got your nice little drink with you. Can be beer, can be shots, can be wine, can be whatever you guys drinking. Maybe you're drinking orange juice or milk because it's the morning at your place. That's all good, right? But we're gonna raise our glass together and we're gonna do the official cheers in 3, 2, 1. Cheers. All right. Mm. All right, super tasty. All right, so now let's break down those charts. Let's bring the chart here. Bam, bam. All right, cool, perfect. Let's bring this up. Accent. All right, so let's start with GJ. All right, so GJ. So GJ today, I had nothing on it. All right, so I had nothing. The only thing that would have worked is probably the dogtail setup here on the H4 time frame. When this one broke the low right here, that would be probably the best play. But I didn't took it. I took the one on gold. I'll show you. But for GJ today, I had nothing. Now, so if we go back to Wednesday, which was my birthday, let's go. So cheers to that. I'm still celebrating because a birthday it's like for 1 week, right? So I started to celebrate last Friday. So it's ending up this week, this Friday. So it is what it is. All right, cool. So now let's take a look at GJ. So this was a those trades were pretty much all scalps on those ones. So let me scale down the time frame here. All right, so Wednesday the 16th. Yeah, perfect. All right, this play was very, very, very basic. It was a quick scalp. So the thinking of let me put the 4 time frame here first. Where is it? Where is it? 16 right here. Perfect. All right, so we had a huge rejection here previously, but we were tapping this major QP right here. So that was my problem because if you look in the past, we reject here, reject there, reject here, reject here, reject here. So I was like, shit. All right, so let me go see what we have on a lower time frame. So when we look at the H1, we had price bouncing back and forth, right? So we had price bouncing back and forth. But if you look on the 30-minute, it was super clean, right? On the 30-minute, we had this break of structure. So basically here, bam, we had a low here. And here we flipped bullish. Price went down, retest previous structure resistance that was broken, and we had a nice H1, a nice 30-minute candle engulfing, closing above major QP, and this was like around 7:30. So it was kind of early, so that's why I didn't took any impulse entry. I actually waited for this candle to close, and place entry right at the open of the candle, place my stop at previous support, and I was mostly aiming for 1-to-1 here, so because it was a quick scalp. So I was mostly aiming for 1-to-1. And this one I was actually able to secure. Here, let me show you. Boom. So this wick right here, that was my target on the H1. Okay, so I was finally able to grab like 30 pips out of it, add a full 25 pips, and I finally closed everything around like 29, 28 pips. I was like, you know what? Let me get out. I was happy with the profit. I was just like, walk away. And thank God, because I mean, it just like retraced all the way the fuck down. So I was pretty happy with that. Pretty good exit. I actually like this week. There's something I was really happy with this week is all my exit. Like I was, most of the time you still have that little greed inside of you. You still have that little greed, like you want to catch more, you want to catch more. I'm kind of trying to get done with this, even if I'm not like at the beginning. At the beginning it was terrible. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. Like I'm being like lot more better. But these days it's just like, you know what? I see the profit. Maybe it's because now like the account is a little bigger and the profit are bigger, so I'm like kind of satisfied with it, and I think that plays a big part in it, right? So anyways, that was a side note. Let's talk about this one right here. This one was on Monday. All right, so Monday, Monday, where are you? Where are you? Monday, right here. All right, cool. Excellent. All right, so we had price flipping bearish on H4 time frame, and we had this pullback. We failed on breaking that resistance, and we form a nice resistance here on H4. So what I did is I went on the lower time frame. So if you want on the H1, so you see there's nothing fancy here, right? So nothing fancy, just structure, right? So basically here we had price playing around, and we finally have this nice H1 candle closing, engulfing right under previous support. So I was like, all right, what is the odds for this candle continuing down now? Since we got a nice engulfing, we got clean traffic to the left side. If you look right here, I was like, all right, cool. So as soon as this candle kind of broke this, I was like, all right, I'm good. First stop was quite big. I placed it right above there. I could have put place like smaller if I wanted to, but these days I prefer to get more room, and I agree with the risk, right? I'm good with the risk that I'm taking. And if you look on the 30-minute time frame, boom, boom, boom. All right, so basically we finally had this candle breaking right under the support. So if you see, we did broke. Okay, so this is where I enter, but this was all based on H1. Let me put it back. All right, so I enter right here. So that was the entry with the spread, so it was a little lower, and stop was right there, and full TP got hit. And the reason why I was aiming this target right here, it's because this was a previous zone that was really respected on a higher time frame. So I was like, all right, cool. So as soon as we kind of tapped this zone, I did secure 50% somewhere in there, and I let the rest run. And when I saw price rejecting here and starting to pull back, this is where I got out. I was like, all right, maybe we can continue because we had clean traffic. But when I saw price, coming back up, I was like, fuck it, I'm out. And I closed the rest of the 50%. So my exit was pretty good because when I exited, when price was coming back up, because this candle, when it opened, it shoot up straight up. I was like, bam, it went so fast. I was like, hey, you know what? Let me get out of there. So I got out, and I was pretty happy because after that, boom, I would have been taken out at break even, which sucks. So those scalps were pretty in and out, pretty quick about it. So again, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Be my pleasure to answer those. Cheers, guys. This one was last week. So that was the only two trades on GJ. Let's talk about AU. All right, so AU, I actually just took this one today. Um, so this one I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be actually having this trade over the weekend, which is super rare for me. Okay, so basically, if you look here, all right. So let me pull this weekly time frame. Okay, I've been waiting for this pullback. This one's gonna be a swing, right? So we got price trending down very nicely, and we have price coming back up. The pullback is going to be retesting previous support that was broken, support right here that was broken. Plus it's inside the weekly golden zone. I was like, sweet. So what I did is I actually went on the lower time frame and was trying to find a break of structure, right? So here on the daily, we're still bullish at the moment. Depends if we count this elbow. If we do count this elbow, personally, I don't. But since it's not that clean, I switched to the H4. And here we can see you see this, I draw that like probably I draw that on Monday. This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting to break this low right there. Okay, let me point this out. So I draw this line, right? I was waiting to break this low, come up, retest to continue down. So this was exactly what I was waiting on Monday, but never happened. So instead, what happened here? If you look on H4, we got price, coming up like this, doing a double top right there, break that double top, come back up, retest the neckline to continue down. I kind of missed I missed the entry on the lower time frame, so I actually based myself out of H4. Basically, I know it's not the best. I can have a better entry than that, but I think this is gonna be super valid. I mean, and if not, it's not. My stop is kind of tight, in all honesty, for this kind of trade. It's what is it? What? Where's that box so huge? Let me Let me put this smaller. There we go. Perfect. All right, so this one is a 37 pips stop loss, and I'm going for a 3-1. And if I see there's no problem around here that we can break this little support, I think I'm going to hold it a little longer because I think this can. I mean, if you look at the weekly time frame, look at how deep it can go. Just like so. That's why I might close partials on that one. That one I'm gonna try to hold it a little longer. So we'll see. So this one, yeah, this entry was taken there, and the best entry would have been right here. So this actually, which is kind of the same freaking entry, huh? Okay. Maybe on H1. Oh yeah, on H1 it was better. Okay, that was the H2 time frame. Sorry guys. Yeah, I was like, look like I missed another entry, but yeah, this is the H1 entry I missed. Okay, so like in all honesty, my entry is not the best on that one. This right here would have been the best. Putting stop kind of above this area, and going for a 3-2-1 also minimum, and like this. Actually, stop can be like something around this area. So kind of same kind of stop loss. But I think the RR would have been better. And the reason why I would have taken this at this area, it's because here we got this playing around. Boom, 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 and we finally broke structure. Here we got the retest, but no possible entry. Here we finally create a low, pull back up, nice engulfing candle, retesting previous support that got broken, bam, to continue down. So yeah, that was the entry I missed. So yeah, that's the trade I'm gonna be holding and see if it's gonna play out or not. Cheers, guys. All right. Let's see. And I think that's about it for this week, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think this week was pretty much it. This was on Friday. Yeah, so for this week, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Not much. About crypto, I've been buying, Solana again, obviously. I'm still accumulating Solana. This is my last entry. I actually just bought some like just a couple minutes ago at $13.12. like right up, actually at the same area of this yellow line. So I'm not going to place another line then. It's the same. Oops. Let me delete these. And this chart is not working anymore because it was FTX. And we all know what happened with FTX. So this chart is not running anymore. But all those yellow lines is where I kind of scaled my buys on Solana. So yes, I'm deep. I'm down on Solana, obviously, because I've been buying since since wait a second, since 112. I've been buying since 112. Look at all those entries. you know so yeah. But thank God, most of my entries, the my biggest bag is between, I would say, between $35 and right now the price at 13. So those were like, I didn't bought that much at that time, in the 190, 80. I was just starting. Most of my bag is in the 35 and lower. So which is pretty decent, I think. Because this thing's gonna, at one point, it's gonna go back up. I don't care. I'm just gonna hold it, and we'll see what happens. But now this is the active chart now, so I'm personally thinking that we probably gonna be retesting $5. This area, which is the previous all-time high on the monthly time frame. If you look, that was never retested right here. Okay, so here, if you look at Solana, here, this is the previous high. We broke that and went straight to fucking like $300. Never retested this level. And if you look on any chart whatsoever, mostly all-time high will get retested. And I think now we're going straight down here to retest this to go back up. Why am I buying now? Because there's still a project on the Nifty I want to buy, so that's why I keep buying. And but I'm gonna buy a hardcore pretty soon. As soon as I see like a sign of bullish movement, I'm gonna start stacking up. But yeah, man. So yeah. So I do think, I really think that Solana will retest this all-time high that was never been retested at $5. Because look at this. We broke it and we went to like almost 300, like 270, 268. And this is why I've been calling. Like in May, I was calling my biggest bag that I bought was around $24 because that was my main target for so long. But I did say I don't think 24 is gonna break. But if we do break, we're gonna go to $5. Same thing as BTC. I called BTC in November, same exact fucking date, live on YouTube, right? Live on YouTube. I called this after this weekly candle right here, bearish. I said, we're going to $32, And after that, if we do break 32, we're going straight the fuck down to 12. And this is exactly what's happening. I draw this arrow in November last year. I called it live. Back then we had hundreds of people live on this YouTube channel, but I kind of quit YouTube for a while, so I lost the algorithm and the audience. But I'm gonna build everything from scratch, so I don't care. So let's see here if we have any comments. Cheers, guys. Just came from work. What's up, brother? I'm King Dominator. How you doing, buddy? Looking for 10K for Bitcoin? Yeah, for sure, man. My target is 12, but I wouldn't be surprised to touch 10. $8 sold, totally possible. Like I said, I think we're gonna retest 5. Probably not for long, but we're probably gonna touch 5 or around that area. But I'm keep loading up. Like every week, I buy Solana. So I don't give a shit because I truly believe it's gonna go back up, and I got NFT project to buy. So, like right now, I'm buying like I went super degen on my birthday. So, yeah, I've been yeah. There's a new project here. I really, really, really like. What the fuck? Let me try to pull out Google. Here we go. New window. Magic Eden. Let me show you. Cheers, guys. This project right here. Very, very cool. Very cool project. You definitely gotta check them out. You can do a lot of shit with their coin in real life stuff. You can actually rent Airbnb. They got a marketplace, like the Amazon kind of. You can list products, sell it. It's fucking amazing, you know. And their love token, man, amazing, amazing. The top tokenomic almost. I'm French, right? So saying that word is so hard. But anyways, this project, do your own research, guys. So I don't want to talk too much about that project. Do your own stuff, but do look into this. That's one of the project I've been really in. You see, I always talk about BR1. BR1 is the fucking, this BR1 it never dropped in price almost, held the floor so strong. This is a video game like Call of Duty. So if you like to play Call of Duty game, they actually gonna pay you $1 per kill you do, and it costs you $1 to spawn. If you don't play games, you can actually rent your NFT for people to play. So this fucking project is fire. So yeah, I mean, there's tons of project. MTC, Meta Club, Astro Babies are in build of their IRL in real life casino plus online casino. So this is a fucking good one. Also, I'm really stoked about. But hey, anyways, I don't want to talk about this too much. But guys, cheers. It's Friday. I hope you're enjoying it. You had fun. Let's see if we have any questions before we go. Make sure to smash that like button if you're watching it, because I know most of you will be watching the replay since we lost the kind of algorithm for a while. So, hey, don't be shy to give a like, reshare. We're trying to build back the audience. But for people who actually did tune in, I really appreciate you. I thank you so much. And we're going to be live Tuesday morning. All right, so Tuesday morning, I'll be live for another live trading session starting around like 7:30 a.m. We're going to be live and we're going to make some money, baby. All right, so guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Really appreciate you all, and I wish you an amazing, amazing weekend. Take care, guys.